Stephanie Zima here, My Way of Life Coaching. I help online entrepreneurs to turn overwhelm into consistent sales. And today we're going to be talking about why you're still not taking the action, and it's not the lack of discipline. Okay. Have you ever found yourself knowing what to do, but actually not taking action? If so, you are like 80% of everyone else out there. You know exactly what you should be doing. You should be reaching out to people. You should be talking and starting conversations. You should be closing sales, and you should be exposing people to what you're selling and then closing sales, right? You should be doing these steps, but somehow you are not. And so many times it turns into doubt. The lack of action turns into doubt. It turns into, am I even worth it? Am I even good enough? Am I skilled enough? But I'll tell you here today that doubt is not the problem. The real problem is doubt without direction. That is what the problem is. Because when you take the doubt, doubt is actually healthy. When you take the doubt and you reframe this, you give the doubt a purpose. That's when things are going to magically change for you. So, what exactly do I mean by that? When you doubt the product that you're selling, right, then you are actually questioning yourself. You are questioning whether or not you have the skill, you are good enough, and so on and so forth. And what that does, when you doubt yourself, it spirals out of control this whole huge, shame cycle, right? The amount of emotions, the amount of old thoughts, the amount of old feelings, all of that is coming in and it's taking over. It is taking away from the actual, hey, I'm supposed to sell this product, X, Y, and Z. And it's just making all the problems back into your old paradigm, into your old emotions, into the old, how your inner child felt at the time you grew up, right? When something was happening, when someone was doubting your integrity, or when someone was doubting anything like, that you said or did. So, how do we overcome all that stuff? Because that's really what we need to do. We know now it's all there, right? All the doubt is spiraling out of control with our shame. And now we're still in this predicament that we don't take action. So, how can we get past this? Here's what I want you to do. When you start doubting, I want you to give that doubt a purpose. I want you to ask yourself, do I like what I sell? Why do I like it? Write down why you like it. If you sell a wellness product, why do you like it? How did it make you feel? And then how does this help someone else? How does this product help someone else? If you're an insurance agent, for example, and you're selling insurances, that is often also a situation where you're like, oh, I don't know how to sell this. Well, why do people need insurance? Why do I like to sell insurances? Right? What benefit did I get from having life insurance, for example? What benefit could that be to somebody else? When you start really giving it a name and giving it a purpose, your doubt turns from doubting yourself and your abilities and your skills and all that shame cycle that comes with it, and it puts it into a reflection mode. Your doubt becomes a reflection. Okay, how does it help somebody else? This isn't good enough, for example. So when you have a thought of like this isn't good enough, then you can reframe this and switch it to let me reflect on how this helps someone. Right? It's really important. It's that when doubt is not bad, just doubt without a purpose is bad. If you take the doubt and you use it as a reflection, it will become so valuable, not just to you, but to somebody else. Now, often we talk about wins, right? How and when do you win? You win when you feel grounded and certain about what you offer. I, for example, am very certain that my mentorship will help you and is helping you if you're already in it. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Take care.